Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Samsara dava naladida loka Janaya karunaya naganatvam Aptashakaya nagunaravasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam Aha Prabhu Kirtana Nitya Gita Aditya Madhyam Manasura Sena Omanchakam Vasuttaranga Bhajo Bande Guru Shri Charanaravindam Shri Vigraharadhana Nichanana Shingaratan Mandira Majinado Vikasya Bhaktam Saniyunchatopi Bande Guru Shri Charanaravindam Chaturvidashi Bhagavat Prasado Sadmana Chirtan Hari Bhakta Sangam Itaiva Chiptim Bhajata Sadaiva Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Shri Radhika Madhavayurapara Madhurya Lila Gunarvanam Pratikshana Swadana Lolupasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Nikunjayuno Ratikerisidai Chayari Bhutira Bhikshanina Tatarati Daksharati Balabhasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Sakshadari Chena Samasta Sastri Yuktasthataba Yagateva Sarvi Tatarat Kintu Prabhuya Priyaiva Tasya Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam Yasya Prasada Bhagavat Prasado Yasya Prasada Nanagati Katopi Dayam Stuti Tvamstasya yasasridam Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Namo Vishnupadaya Ishtaprastaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namah. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Vaskata Rizatarine Nam. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vindam Jaya Shri Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vindam. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vindam. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vindam. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vindam. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gora Haribo, 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 Nitai Gora Haribo, Nitai Gora Haribo, 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 Nitai Gora Haribo. Jai Gaura Premanandi ki jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramanza Paravaja Chasta Tarasat Rishi Shishi Madhis Divine Grace Sri Bhaktivedanta Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Paravaja Chasta Tarasat Rishi Shishi Madhis Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnavinda ki jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki jai. Prem Se Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinda ki jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopinath Samakunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan ki jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham ki jai. Shri Mayapur Dham ki jai. Shri Jagannath Puri Dham ki jai. Tulasi Devi ki jai. Bhakti Devi ki jai. Ganga Maya ki jai. Jamuna Maya ki jai. Samaveda Bhaktavinda ki jai. Harinam Sankirtan ki jai. Nitai Gaura Premanandi. All glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, Patita Pavani ki jai.
Namaste. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Pahladaladaine. Ine Hiranyakashi Purvakshaha Hiranyakashi Purvakshaha Shilatan Kanakalaye Shilatan Kanakalaye Ito Narsimha Parato Narsimho Ito Yato yato yami tato narsimha Yato yato yami tato narsimha Bahir narsimho Hridaye narsimho Narasimha adim sharanam prapade Narasimha adim sharanam prapade Tava kara kamalavare nakam Adbhuta shringam Dalitra hiranyakashipu tanubringa Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Vakara Kamalavare Nakam Adbhuta Shringam Hiranyakashipu tanubringa Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jagadisha Hare Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Lakshmi Narsinga Jaya Lakshmi Narasinga 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 Jaya Nara Hari 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 Jaya Prahlad Maharaj 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 Jaya Prahlad Maharaj.
Radha Krishna Seva Pava Abhilasi Namo Namaha Jai Tomara Saranalo Tada Vanchapurna Hoy Kripa Kori Karatare Vrindavana Vasi Bola Bola Namo Namaha Mora Abhilas Vilas Kunja Diyova Nayaleri Basada Irgalari Patasi Namo Namaha Eini Vedena Dara Sakiranu Gata Koro Seva Adhikaradiye Guru Nijadasi Hare Hare Namo Namaha Dina Krishna Dasiko Eye Namo Rahoy Dina Krishna Dasiko Eye Namo Rahoy Radha Govinda Preme Sadayena Basin Shri Radha Govinda Preme Sadayena Basin Hari Bom Yanikani Chapapani Brahma Hatyadikani Cha Tani Tani Yupanne Sante Vadikshana Bade Bade Kani Kani Chapapani Brahma Hatyadikani Cha Tani Tani Yupanne Sante Vadikshana Bade Bade Kani Kani Cha Papani Brahma Hatyadikani Cha Tani Tani Pani Santi Vadikshana Bade Bade Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Haribo 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 Nitagora Haribo 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 Tulsi Devi Maharani ki Jai Brinda Devi ki Jai Gaur Premanande Haribo O Tulasi, beloved of Krishna, I bow before you again and again. My desire is to obtain the service of Shri Radha and Krishna. Whoever takes shelter of you has his wishes fulfilled, bestowing your mercy upon him, making him a resident in Vrindavana. My desire is they also grant me a residence in the pleasure groves of Shri Vrindavana Dham. Thus, within my vision, I'll always behold the beautiful pastimes of Radha and Krishna. I beg you to make me a follower of the cowherd damsels of Raja. Please give me the privilege of devotional service and make me your own maidservant. This very fallen and lowly servant of Krishna prays. May I always swim in love of Shri Radha and Govinda Tulsi Devi. Maharani ki jai. Hare Krishna. Shri Chaitanya Siksastakam ki jai. Chetudarpanamarchanam Bhava Mahadavagni Nirvapanam Shedakairavya Chandrika Vitaranam Vidya Vaduhu Jivanam Anandam Buddhivardhanam Pratipradam Purnam Ritasvadanam Sarvatma Snapanam Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam Nam Namakari Bahuda Nija Sarva Saktis Tatra Pita Niyamitak Smaranina Kala Etadrisita Vakripa Bhagavan Mamapi Durdaivam Jasi Sameha Janina Anuraga Srinadapi Sunichena Tarorapi Sahisnuna Amanina Manadena Kirtaniya Sadahari Nadanam Najanam Nasundarim Kavitam Va Jagadisha Kamaye Mama Janmani Janmani Sware Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Chaitanya Siksastakam ki jai. Glory to the Shri Krishna Sankirtan, which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years and extinguishes the fire of conditional life of repeated birth and death. The Sankirtan movement is the prime benediction for humanity at large, because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss and enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious. O my Lord, you alone can render all benediction to the living beings. And thus you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names you have invested all your transcendental energies. There are not even hard and fast rules for chanting these names. O my Lord, out of kindness you enable us to easily approach you by your holy name. But I am so unfortunate that I have no attraction for them. One should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than a straw in the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respect to others. In such state of mind one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. O Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers. I only want your causeless devotional service birth after birth. O son of Maharaj Nanda, Krishna, I am your eternal servitor. Yet somehow or other I fall into this ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of the atoms at your lotus feet. O my Lord, when will my eyes be decorated with tears of love flowing constantly when I chant your holy name? When will my voice choke up, and when will the hairs of my body stand on end at the recitation of your holy name? O Govinda, feeling your separation, I am considering a moment to be like 12 years or more. Tears are flowing from my eyes like torrents of rain, and I am feeling all vacant in the world in your absence. I know no one but Krishna as my Lord, and he shall remain so, even if he handles me off his embrace or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, for he is always my worshipful Lord, unconditionally. Shri Chaitanya Siksastakam ki jai. Namo Vishnu. Namaste. There are 10 offenses in the matter of chanting the holy names of the Lord that should be avoided, and they are as follows. 1, to blaspheme the devotees, or dedicate their lives to propagating the holy names of the Lord. 2, consider the names of demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal to independent names of Lord Vishnu. 3, to disobey the orders of the spiritual master. 4, to blaspheme the Vedic literature or literature in pursuance of the Vedic verse. 5, to consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna as imagination. 6, to give some interpretation on the holy name of the Lord. 7, to commit sinful activities on the strength of chanting the holy name of the Lord. 8. To consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in the Vedas as fruit of activities or karma kanda. 9. To instruct the faithless person about the glories of the holy name. 10. To not have complete faith in the chanting of holy names and to maintain material attachments even after understanding so many instructions in this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be a Vaishnava must carefully guard against these 10 offenses in order to quickly achieve the desired success. Krishna Prema. Now let us offer our most humble obeisances unto all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord. They are just like desire trees that can fulfill the desires of everyone, and they are full of compassion for the fallen conditioned souls. Vancha kalpatarabhischa kripa sindhu bhyevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavibhyo namo namaha. Vaishnava Thakur ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srimad Bhagavatam Grantha ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Janmadasya yata nivayad Yanadasya yato nivayad itaratas chartesu avigya swarat Tine Brahma Hidaya Adhikavaye Muyanti Yat Surayaha Tejo Varimidam Yata Vinimayo Yatra Trisargo Mishat Damna Srena Sada Nirasta Kuhukam Satyam Param Dhimahi. O my Lord Shri Krishna, Son of Vasudeva. O all-pervading personality Godhead. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. I meditate upon Lord Shri Krishna because he is the absolute truth and the primeval cause of all causes, of the creation, sustenance, and destruction of the manifested universes. He is directly and indirectly conscious of all manifestations, and he is independent because there is no other cause beyond him. It is he only who first imparted the Vedic knowledge unto the heart of Brahmaji, the original living being. By him, even the great sages and demigods are placed into illusion, as one is bewildered by the illusory representations of water seen on fire or land seen on water. Only because of him do the material universes, temporarily manifested by the reactions of the three modes of nature, appear factual, although they are unreal. I therefore meditate upon him, Lord Shri Krishna, who is eternally existent in the transcendental abode, which is forever free from the illusory representations of the material world. I meditate upon him, for he is the absolute truth. Dharma Puchita Kaitravotra Paramo Nirmatsaranam Satam Vedyam Vastavam Atra Vastu Shivadam Tapa Trayon Mulanam Shrimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Krite Kim Va Parer Ishwaraha Sadyo Hidi Avurudhyate Tra Krite Bihi Sususubhistaksanat. Completely rejecting all religious activities which are materially motivated. This Bhagavata Purana propounds the highest truth, which is understandable by those devotees who are fully pure in heart. The highest truth is reality distinguished from illusion for the welfare of all. Such truth uproots the threefold miseries. This beautiful Bhagavatam, compiled by the great sage Vyasadeva in its maturity, is sufficient in itself for God realization. What is the need of any other scripture? As soon as one attentively and submissively hears the message of Bhagavatam, by this culture of knowledge, the Supreme Lord is established within his heart. Nigama kalpatarur galitam phalam Sukhamukad Amrita Dravya Samyutam. Pibata Bhagavatam Rasam Alayam. Muhur Aho Rasika Bhuvi Bhavukaha. O expert and thoughtful man, relish Srimad Bhagavatam, the mature fruit of the desired tree of Vedic literatures. It emanated from the lips of Sri Sukadeva Goswami. Therefore, this fruit has become even more tasteful, even though its nectarian juice was already relishable for all, including liberated souls. Shinvatam Swakata Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana Hridyantaksto Abhadrani Vidunoti Suhitsatam. To hear about Krishna from Vedic literatures, or to hear from him directly through the Bhagavad Gita, is itself righteous activity. And for one who hears about Krishna, Lord Krishna, who is dwelling in everyone's heart, acts as a best-wishing friend and purifies the devotee who constantly engages in hearing of him. In this way, a devotee hears more about Krishna. In this way, a devotee naturally develops his dormant transcendental knowledge. As he hears more about Krishna from the Bhagavatam and from the devotees, he becomes fixed in the devotional service of the Lord. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 12. Verse number 22. Mrigendra iva vikranto nisevyo himavan iva titikshur vasudevaso sahisnu pitaraviva. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. This child will be as strong as a lion, as worthy a shelter as the Himalaya mountains. He will be forbearing like the earth and as tolerant as his parents. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. So this is all glorification of Maharaj Parikshit, this newly born child of Uttara. One is compared to the lion when one is very strong in chasing an enemy. One should be a lamb at home and a lion in the chase. This is a proverb. There should be a lamb at home and a lion in chase. There shouldn't be a lion at home and a lamb in chase. The lion never fails in the chase of an animal. Similarly, the head of the state should never fail in chasing an enemy. The Himalaya mountains are famous for all richness. There are innumerable caves to live in, numberless trees of good fruits to eat, good springs to drink water from, and profuse drugs and minerals to cure diseases. Wow. I want to go to the Himalayas. Have you been there? You never went to the Himalayas? Yeah, you went. So you were there. So did you see caves? Did you see fruit trees? A lot of fruit trees. Did you see springs where you can drink water? Wow. Yeah. And profuse drugs and minerals to cure diseases. Everything is there. We don't have to go to the pharmacy. We just go to Himalayas. Any man who is not materially prosperous can take shelter of these great mountains, and he will be provided with everything required. Wow. Both the materialist and the spiritualist can take advantage of the great shelter of the Himalayas. On the surface of the earth, there are many disturbances caused by the inhabitants. In the modern age, the people have begun to detonate atomic weapons on the surface of the earth. And still, the earth is forbearing to the inhabitants like a mother who excuses a little child. Parents are always tolerant to children for all sorts of mischievous acts. An ideal king may be possessed of all these good qualities, and the child Parikshit is foretold to have all these qualities in perfection. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay, so this is very interesting to understand the value of the Himalaya mountains. They are definitely unique in the whole Earth planet, maybe even in the universe. That's why great sages like Vyasadeva are there, writing Vedas and preserving this transcendental knowledge for the welfare of all living entities. So, now, of course, in wintertime it gets extremely cold there, doesn't it? You can't go up there; it's blocked. It's too much ice. But yet, there are sages that live there. There must be very few. I mean, what do you eat in the wintertime? There's nothing. They must eat very little, and they live in a cave. So there must be some caves that are warm. They must go deep into the cave or something, yeah. And then you have the best water in the world, and fresh fruits, and minerals and drugs to cure diseases. Wow. So that proves that you don't need medicines. You need minerals and natural drugs. Like, for example, you have amla. It's a natural drug. You have things like shatavari, and you have things like what do you call that? Anyway, you have different Ayurvedic herbs that grow. Trefoil. Well, trefoil is a mixture of 3 herbs, but all these things grow naturally in the Himalayas. In fact, to revive Rama and Lakshman, Hanuman went to find a special herb in the Himalayas. So he couldn't recognize it, so he brought a whole mountain. So these mountains are all over the world. Like we have Mount Rainier. There are very many special things that are growing, and there's pure water and different things that are ideal for people's health. So it says, any man who is not materially prosperous can take shelter of these great mountains, and he will be provided with everything required. That's a very interesting point. Both the materialist and the spiritualist can take advantage of the great shelter of the Himalayas. So, if you're having a lot of trouble, you can move to the Himalayas. All your problems will go away. And another important point, most important point is, an ideal king must be possessed of all these good qualities, and the child Parikshit is foretold to have all these qualities in perfection. So, as strong as a lion and gentle as a lamb. Well, one should be a lamb at home and a lion in the chase. So, now any husband who gets fiery and angry and uses harsh language, that may be violent at home, is not a lion, is a coward. But someone who's very docile and gentle and kind and slow to get angry or not get angry at all is acting like a lamb at home. But with dacoits and unholy people, he's like a lion. The lion is very strong in chasing an enemy. So these are all values that have to be cultivated if you want to be a leader. And even if you're not a leader, there are values that can help a person be a not only good but exceptional in their behavior. So we should learn from the Bhagavatam how to be a good person and a good leader. Even if you're not a leader of a country, you might be a leader of a family. So you need to know what the qualities are of a leader. And by studying these verses that glorify Parikshit Maharaj, we can learn what is required to be a father, the head of a family, a husband, a wife, a temple president, a prime minister of a country. So these are all what you would call life skills that need to be developed. And the way to develop it is by being a devotee. Devotees have all good qualities if they're sincere devotees. And what are those qualities? Well, this is explained in Bhagavad Gita and many places in Bhagavatam, but especially the 16th chapter, verses 1 to 3. Abhayam sattvasam sudir jnani yoga vivastiti danam damascha yagyascha swadhyaya tapa arjavam ahimsa satyam akrodas tyaga santirapaisanam daya bhutesu lolutvam ardhavam hir akalpalam teja samadriti socham adroho natimani taha bhavanti sampadam daivam abhijatasya bharata. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, Abhayam, fearlessness, Satyasam Sudhir, is purification of one's existence, cultivation of spiritual knowledge, charity, self-control, performance of sacrifice, study of the Vedas, austerity, simplicity, non-violence, truthfulness, freedom from anger, renunciation, tranquility, aversion to fault-finding, compassion for all living entities, freedom from covetousness, gentleness, modesty, steady determination, vigor, forgiveness, fortitude, cleanliness, and freedom from envy and from the passion for honor. These transcendental qualities, O son of Bharata, belong to a godly man endowed with divine nature. So this is a description also of Maharaj Parikshit. He was endowed with this divine nature due to being born in such an illustrious family with such a great father and grandfathers. So this is called abhijatasya, one born of transcendental qualities or godly tendencies. And it's very significant to beget a child in a godly atmosphere. This is called, in the Vedas, Garbhodana Samskara. If the parents want a child in the godly qualities, they should follow the 10 principles recommended for the social life of the human being. Well, what are those 10 principles? Those are the samskars, I think. Yeah. And then it says, in Bhagavad Gita, we have studied also before that sex life for begetting a good child is Krishna himself. Dharma viruddha bhutesu kamosmi varatarsabha. Sex life is not condemned, provided the process is used in Krishna consciousness. Those who are in Krishna consciousness at least should not beget children like cats and dogs, but should beget them so that they may become Krishna conscious after birth. That should be the advantage of children born of a father and mother absorbed in Krishna consciousness. So we see that there's a science behind begetting children. One should not, if you're a human being, one should not beget children like cats and dogs. One should follow the Vedic process, beginning with Garbhodhan Samskar. Every act that one does should be a sacred act meant to please Krishna. So therefore Krishna says, I am sex life according to the Vedic principles. Dharma virodha bhutesu kamasmi paratarsava. So if we follow all these things, then we'll develop these godly qualities and there'll be very little trouble in life. And if we don't follow them, then there's always some problem. And the problems get worse as one gets older. And therefore, you would expect that as one gets older, one should be more peaceful, more happy, more... No, it's the opposite. If you don't follow these rules and regulations. The older you get, the more difficult things become. Until most people, they get so disgusted, they actually look forward to dying. And that's a very, let's say, failed life. So we should study these qualities of Maharaj Parikshit and use them as a guide in our life to attain Krishna consciousness. All goes to Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Are there any questions? Yeah. Detonate, not detonate. It's detonate. In other words, the Earth is tolerating.
But we also seem like Mother Earth also gives reaction to the inhabitants due to collective karma or cumulative karma, and we can see it already happening.
She doesn't kill everybody.
How do we understand that rotation now? It does tolerate, but at the same time we also see like tsunami and then corona.
That's Krishna, it's not Mother Earth. He doesn't accept offenses against a devotee. Mother Earth is forbearing, she's free, she's tolerating it. But Krishna doesn't tolerate. That's explained in Bhagavatam. Let's see where that's said. It's in Bhagavad Gita also. Let's see. Yeah, well, she's tolerating it. Look at all the nonsense that's going on the earth, and she's tolerating it. But Krishna doesn't tolerate offenses to his devotee. Yes. I mean, it's a difference between... No, it's a difference between Parikshit Maharaj and Krishna. Krishna, the devotee will tolerate even the worst circumstances. But an offense to the devotee is not tolerated by Krishna. Look what he did to Durvasa Muni, because he was offensive to Ambarish Maharaj. Look what Lord Chaitanya was going to do to Jagai Madai. Right? So if you want to... but we should be like Mother Earth and tolerate all these things. But the Lord will not tolerate someone who's offensive to a devotee. That's like the worst thing you can do, is to insult or hurt a devotee. I'll give you an example. There was this one devotee that was in jail in Russia. And he was a very sincere devotee. And the Russian jailers, or at least there was one, that was very mean to him. So, but the devotee's in jail, he had to tolerate it, he couldn't do anything. But this one person was very mean to him. So there was some holiday, and that jailer, that jail officer, went on a vacation with his family. He went somewhere in Russia where there were mountains, I think. And he had an accident in the mountain, and he and his whole family died. After that, the other jailers did not touch that devotee. They could see the they could see the correlation between that guy being mean, it really was like hurting the devotee, and they left him alone after that. You see, so don't insult a devotee. Where does it say that? Let's see. Krishna will, the devotee will be forbearing. Well, like Ambarish, he was not only that, forgiving. But Krishna will not forgive someone who is offensive to the devotee. Let's see.
So what also says he will be forgiving like the earth and as tolerant as his cat. So two examples. Forgiving like the earth and tolerant as his cat.
Well, if your daughter misbehaves, right? When she's small, you'll punish her. When she's big, what are you going to do? You're going to kill her? No, you tolerate. Yeah, I'll find that quote. I can't find it right now, where it says that Krishna does not tolerate offenses to his devotee, but the devotee will tolerate. Okay, let's see, 836 and 37, 836. Okay, let's see what it says here. Oh, 36. The Lord can tolerate insults upon himself by any miscreant, because the Father tolerates even insults from his Son. But he never tolerates insults upon his devotees. By insulting a great soul, one has to forego all the results of pious acts and benedictions also. In other words, you lose everything by insulting the devotee. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 15, verse number 10. You see? So, Mother Earth is forbearing, she's tolerant, she doesn't react, but Krishna will not tolerate insults and hurt to his devotees. Okay? Got it. And the king should be like that also. Yeah. He saw a black man beating a bull, and the cow was crying. So what did he do? He was going to kill him right away. No questions asked. There was no trial or anything. He was going to kill him right away. Well, maybe not you, but most parents are tolerant. What's that? How do you become tolerant? By chanting Hare Krishna and remembering what they've read or heard in Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita. What does it say here? What did we just read? We read that one should be Shama, very tolerant, right? Chapter 16, verses 1 to 3. Te Sham Shama Driti Socham. So what does Shama mean? Shama means forgiveness, right? And tolerant, Titikshava, Karunika, yeah. Okay? Haribol goes to Prabhupada ki jai. Haribol. Oh, where the hell is